Action.
Today I'm giving my speech on the importance of health maintenance in order to catch cancer early at its earliest onset, so that we can treat it and get it cured quicker. Last December, I went with a patient who had just lost her hair from chemotherapy. She was receiving for breast cancer at the age of 36 years old. "I don't have enough energy to play with my toddler at home," she heartbrokenly cried. I work at the Cancer Center at St. Luke's here in Twin Falls. I have the honor of going through some of the darkest times with our patients. Cancer is not 100% preventable, but there are a variety of modalities that can stop it in its tracks or eliminate it altogether if it's found early enough. The key to catching an early stage diagnoses is routine cancer screenings. We all have risk factors for cancer, whether it's a familial gene, an environmental exposure, hormonally induced, or a random gene mutation. The risks are pressing, and they do not discriminate for age, gender, ethnicity, or socioeconomic class. Cancer was the second leading cause of death after heart disease in the United States in 2020. That was a report from the CDC's website. To continue the downward trend in cancer rates per year, let us investigate what can be done to decrease as many risk factors as possible. Focus on your health maintenance measures. Keep an open dialogue with your friends and families about the importance of screenings and early cancer intervention. Everyone is doing it, they're just not talking about it. People say time is money, and in regards to this topic, time is definitely of the essence. Cancer takes over a person's whole entire life, ripping away their strength, stamina, appearance, dignity, finances, and relationships. Our greatest asset in this lifetime is our health, and cancer robs us of that. The Philips website 2022 reports, "Your health is your greatest wealth and asset. Your healthy body gives you the strength and energy that can help you achieve better results in every aspect of your life." There was a famous celebrity who played in the movie Black Panther. His name's Chadwick Boseman. He was diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer in 2016. He continued on in his acting career, but unfortunately he passed away in 2020 despite surgical intervention and chemotherapy, because unfortunately he hadn't found the cancer soon enough. Your future generations are worth the investment in yourself. They will thank you for every healthy trait you pass down to them. By protecting our health, we increase our odds of survival. Our bodies have the biological abilities to defend us via our cardiovascular system and immune lymph system. But if we don't take care of ourselves, those systems too will wane in their abilities to take care of us and defend us. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. I'm sure you've all heard that saying. So let me explain to you some very simple ways that you can decrease some of those risk factors. Preventative measures like immunity boosting diets and earlier screenings should be policy. Screening tests should begin sooner rather than later. The CDC says cancer screening tests that find cancer early when treatment works best. Screening tests for colorectal and cervical cancers can also find precancerous lesions so that they can be removed before they fully turn into cancer. In the past 20 years, from 2001 to 2020, cancer death rates have gone down 27%. So let's continue on with that downward trend. CDC's framework to reduce cancer deaths includes eliminating preventable cancers by using like the HPV vaccines that guard us against human papillomavirus, and ensure that you get your screenings at the right time. That'll help cancer survivors live longer and healthier lives. Anytime there is a confirmed cancer in someone's family, medical history, DNA testing should be obtained anytime another baby is born into that family. Mothers actually have access to what's called a geneticist. They can look into your familial genes and see, if you have the risk factor for certain types of cancer. And young moms often don't know that they have that available to them. And so this way, it can, help us raise awareness. Cancer treatment is an extraordinarily expensive and complex process, which is why we healthcare workers need your help. There are a few ways you can help us. Be vigilant about your symptoms. If you feel any enlarged lymph nodes, hard, tender lumps anywhere in your body, get an appointment for testing as soon as possible. Finding the precancerous lesions early is how we're going to treat it quickest, and prevent it from growing and spreading. Changes in diet and lifestyle are big too. A healthy lifestyle entails many aspects of self-care. I have a handout that I'm going to pass out at the end of this that'll explain a WEALTH acronym that we can use. W standing for water, drink enough water. E for exercise. A for attitude. L for less stress. I know that's not always possible. T for thinking positive. And H for healthy eating. You should also go ahead and schedule your free annual wellness exams with your family doctor to begin having these conversations with someone who could be your greatest ally someday. It's okay to be concerned about medical procedures, possible findings, affording testing, or even seeing a doctor, but knowing the current state of your health can make it easier to take care of any issues that can potentially shorten or lengthen your life, longevity, according to the American Cancer Society. I know that as a young, healthy college student, you may have strange feelings about pap smears, breast, vaginal, and testicular exams, but life is short. Your life is very precious. The most priceless commodity of time just speeds by so fast, meaning those awkward physical exams will just be over in the blink of an eye. Cancer is sometimes a silent killer. It's imperative to catch it early to increase the odds of beating it. Healthy lifestyles and routine physical exams can be life-saving, and guess what? Just last week, that mother that I cried with, she rang the bell. She rang the bell indicating that she had completed treatment with a huge smile on her face and only tears of joy in her eyes. The CDC's framework can hold up a roof to shelter us from rain, but it cannot prevent a flood from malfunctioning plumbing. No, that requires your attention to keeping your body's cardiovascular and immune systems working at maximum potential. Thank you.